El centro del campo controló la posesión con paciencia y precisión, forzando la defensa del Levante y forzando errores. Se notaba el ritmo. Pases rápidos al primer toque, desbordes de los laterales y una presión implacable cada vez que perdían la posesión. Se notaba el ritmo. Pases rápidos al primer toque, desbordes de los laterales y una presión implacable cada vez que perdían la posesión. El avance llegó tras una presión constante. El movimiento ofensivo del Barcelona era demasiado fluido. El Levante intentó retrasarse, esperando rematar al contragolpe, pero le costó mantener el balón más allá de unos segundos. Tras el primer gol, la confianza se apoderó de todo el estadio. Los jugadores movieron el balón más rápido, la afición gritó más fuerte, y el Levante empezó a perseguir a sus rivales. Defensivamente, el Barcelona estuvo igual de impresionante. La zaga se mantuvo compacta, cortando las líneas de pase y neutralizando las amenazas del Levante. Cada vez que el Levante intentaba atacar, se topaba con un posicionamiento disciplinado e intercepciones agresivas. No fue solo una exhibición de ataque, fue una actuación completa. El segundo gol llegó tras una inteligente construcción de juego, un recordatorio de la filosofía clásica del Barcelona. Paciencia, movimiento y precisión en la definición. Para entonces, el Levante estaba perdiendo energía. Perseguir el balón durante largos tramos pasa factura, y el Barcelona aprovechó los espacios que empezaban a aparecer entre líneas. Entonces llegó el tercer gol, el golpe definitivo. Una transición rápida, una carrera en el momento justo y una definición serena sellaron la victoria por 3-0. Fue el tipo de gol que refleja confianza y química. El Barcelona no solo ganaba, sino que dominaba. Lo más destacable de este partido es el equilibrio que mostró el equipo. El mediocampo marcó el ritmo, la defensa se mantuvo organizada y el ataque aprovechó las ocasiones con eficiencia. Si esta actuación es un presagio de lo que nos espera en la temporada 2025-26, el Barcelona está enviando un mensaje contundente al resto de la liga. El Levante, en su haber, mostró momentos de resiliencia, pero contra un equipo de este nivel, los pequeños errores se pagan caro. Necesitarán reorganizarse rápidamente a medida que avanza la temporada. Para la afición del Barcelona, esta noche fue más que solo 3 puntos, fue una declaración de intenciones. La confianza está creciendo, el impulso está creciendo y el equipo parece estar listo para retos mayores. Si disfrutaste de este análisis del partido, no olvides darle a me gusta al video, suscribirte al canal y comentar tu opinión a continuación. ¿Podrá el Barcelona mantener este buen nivel toda la temporada?
City looked sharp, hungry, and determined to control the tempo. Their early pressing forced Newcastle into mistakes, and it didn't take long before the breakthrough arrived. In the 14th minute, young sensation Nico O'Reilly announced himself in style. A quick passing sequence split the Newcastle defence, and O'Reilly showed composure beyond his years, calmly slotting the ball past the keeper to give City a 1-0 lead. The stadium erupted, a perfect start for the home side. But Newcastle were not there to simply defend. Just 8 minutes later, in the 22nd minute, Lewis Hall responded with a moment of brilliance. Picking up the ball on the left flank, he cut inside and unleashed a powerful strike that beat the goalkeeper, levelling the score at 1-1. It was a statement goal. Newcastle were ready to fight. The game quickly turned into a tactical battle. City dominated possession, moving the ball fluidly, probing for gaps. Newcastle stayed compact, disciplined and dangerous on the counter-attack. Every pass, every tackle carried weight as both sides searched for the decisive moment. That moment came again from Nico O'Reilly in the 27th minute. A well-delivered cross caused chaos in the Newcastle box, and O'Reilly reacted fastest, firing home his second goal of the night. Clinical finishing, sharp positioning and confidence. This was a breakout performance. At 2-1, City regained control, but the tension remained high. In the second half, Newcastle pushed forward with urgency. They created chances, tested the defence, and nearly found an equaliser with a late header that narrowly missed the target. Meanwhile, City managed the game intelligently, slowing the tempo when needed and striking on the counter when space appeared. Defensively, City showed resilience under pressure, clearing dangerous balls and protecting their lead with discipline. The midfield battle was intense, but City's composure made the difference in the closing stages. When the final whistle blew, it confirmed a hard-fought 2-1 victory for Manchester City. 3 crucial points in the title race. The star of the night, Nico O'Reilly, whose brace proved decisive and highlighted the depth of talent in City's squad. What did you think of the match? Was O'Reilly the clear man of the match? Or did Newcastle deserve more from the game? If you enjoyed this analysis, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your thoughts below. The game exploded into life almost immediately. Just 5 minutes in, Bukayo Saka reminded everyone why he's one of Arsenal's most dangerous weapons. A slick move down the right, a clever cut inside, and a precise finish into the bottom corner. 1-0 Arsenal before Wolves could settle. It was a classic Saka moment, calm, clinical, and ruthless. Arsenal controlled possession for much of the first half, moving the ball sharply and pressing high. Wolves, however, showed resilience. They absorbed pressure and waited patiently for their moment. That patience paid off after the break. In the 56th minute, defender Piero Hincapié rose highest during a set-piece scramble and powered home the equaliser. The momentum instantly shifted, the crowd roared, and Wolves sensed vulnerability. Just 5 minutes later, in the 61st minute, Hugo Bueno delivered a stunning strike. Picking up the ball outside the box, he unleashed a low drive that slipped past the goalkeeper. 2-1 to Wolves. From trailing early to leading within 5 electric minutes, it was a tactical and emotional turnaround. Arsenal suddenly looked shaken. Their defensive line seemed hesitant and Wolves pressed aggressively, feeding off the energy. But big teams respond under pressure, and Arsenal did exactly that. As the clock ticked into stoppage time, Wolves appeared set to claim a famous victory. Then came the heartbreak moment in the 90th minute. Young substitute Tomidozi found space inside the area and slotted home a dramatic equaliser. Silence from one side, eruption from the other. 2-2, game on, game over. Game. Tactically, this match was a tale of momentum swings. Arsenal dominated early with structure and speed, Wolves adjusted with intensity and set-piece precision. Both teams showed attacking quality but defensive fragility. The draw feels fair, yet both sides will believe they could have taken all 3 points. For Arsenal, questions remain about closing games out. For Wolves, it's proof they can compete with top contenders and fight until the final whistle. This was Premier League drama at its finest. Passion, precision, and pure unpredictability. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your thoughts below. Was the draw fair, or did one team deserve more?
They pressed aggressively, closed down passing lanes, and forced Liverpool to recycle possession repeatedly. The midfield battle was fierce, with tackles flying in and both sides fighting for control. Forest created a few early chances, testing Liverpool's defensive shape with quick transitions and dangerous crosses into the box. Liverpool, however, stayed patient. Their build-up play was controlled, probing for weaknesses. The visitors dominated possession but struggled to break through Forest's compact defensive block. Time and time again, Forest cleared their lines, frustrating Liverpool's attackers and energizing the home crowd. As the second half unfolded, the tension grew heavier. Liverpool increased the tempo, pushing their fullbacks higher and committing more bodies forward. Forest responded with resilience, throwing themselves into challenges and relying on disciplined organisation to hold the line. It looked as though the match was destined for a hard-fought draw, but football often writes its most dramatic scripts in stoppage time. In the 90th minute +7, with almost the last kick of the game, Alexis Mac Allister stepped into the spotlight. A loose ball fell just outside the box after a partially cleared set piece. Without hesitation, he struck it cleanly through a sea of defenders. The shot sliced low and precise into the corner of the net, beyond the goalkeeper's reach. Silence filled the stadium for a split second. Then wild celebrations erupted from the Liverpool players. It was a goal born from persistence, composure, and belief. Mac Allister's late strike showcased Liverpool's winning mentality, never giving up, always pushing until the final whistle. For Forest, it was heartbreak. After defending bravely for over 96 minutes, they were undone in the final moments. Yet their performance showed grit and tactical discipline that could serve them well in the season ahead. For Liverpool, this was more than just 3 points. It was a statement. Champions fight until the end. If you enjoyed this match analysis, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your thoughts on that dramatic late